Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tato Pilane. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I hope you will enjoy this video. I'm very excited about this specific video because it's my very first, not really sit down. I'm not sitting down, I'm standing up. I wanted to say it's my first sit down, but I'm standing up. But it's my very first one-on-one sit down video for the year, because I did say that I struggle a lot with vlogging when I have nothing to do. So I figured out, okay, let me just go back to sit downs, because I used to do sit downs in my previous videos, and I mean I used to enjoy that. So I was like, oh my god, okay, let me just go back to sit down. So now we are back here, we're sitting down, standing up, whatever. Okay. And as you can see, I'm using my new ring light, and it's so steady. It's incredible. I love it so much. Like, still, we're not we're not shaky. But anyways, I want to introduce a segment called I Have Something to Say. I'm very excited about it because I generally have something to say about everything. You can ask my friends. I have an opinion about everything, and oh my word. But maybe it's not a good thing, but I have something to say about everything. So I'm hoping to introduce this segment called I Have Something to Say. So what I would do is I'm going to introduce a new topic every week that I have something to say about, and then we will take it from there. For example, today we are going to be talking about I have something to say about self-identity after having a baby. Today I have something to say about self-identity after having a baby. And this is something that I have been trying to figure out all this time, you know, like who am I now? I'm it's tricky. I may be overthinking it, but I don't think I'm overthinking it, you know. But yeah, so self-identity after having a baby. So I have my little notebook here, so I don't ramble and just talk out of my head. So firstly, where does our self-identity come from? Our self-identity essentially comes from the choices we make regarding friendships, our relationships, our careers, our hobbies. What is it that we like to do? Those choices essentially kind of reflect who you are as a person, and what is it that you value the most. And say, for example, if I used to uh, choose hanging around people who liked to party, if I was part of circles who liked to be out there and drink all the time, and like, you know, the works, like partying, drinking, smoking, all the works, after having a baby, that would drastically change. Not because you have changed as a person, but I think because now your situation allows you to do so much. Your situation is now, it's kind of controlling what decisions you make. Like, okay, obviously when you have to go out, you have to first think, okay, where am I going to leave the baby? What is the baby going to eat? I need to make sure this, one, two, three. Then you just essentially be like, okay, let me rather not, right? So you start valuing things like play dates where there'll be other mummies and other babies, going to places that are child friendly, you know, type of thing. You're no longer going to like your rockets and your kofifis, and you're just like, some don't even like. With my daughter, I feel like there wasn't much change. I didn't change much because I still went out, I still partied, I was still essentially the same person that I used to be prior to having a baby. But that completely, to the shock, I got the shock of my life. I think that's why maybe I'm even making this video, because I'm just like, what is going on? Because with my daughter, I was like in and out, in like hospital, out, back, I'm here, I'm myself. Then I gave birth to this guy, and it's like, what are we doing? Like, okay, oh, okay, oh, okay, let's go partying. I've tried going partying, and I was like, it's so loud. It is, number one, it's so loud. It's so loud. It's very loud, and I can barely stay up for the longest time. Like, for example, at like 8, I need to be winding down. It needs to be time to, we are winding down, we are getting ready to go to bed, we're getting ready to go to sleep. Um, so it was like a shock to my system. Still is, because I'm still trying to figure out who's this person that I'm supposed to be now, because I don't like the things I used to like. I'm just like, I'm just roaming and roaming and around. This thing of, there's this another thing of going back to who you used to be. What is that? Who is this person that, I mean, you will never not be a mom. Like, once you become a mother, you will never not be one, ever again. So I think you kind of mourn who you used to be. I think you would, with especially with my son, I felt like I lost control over my social life, my my self-care, my family time. I i genuinely just like being in the house with the kids and not worry that he's probably going to bump someone's vase, or my daughter's just going to be naughty and like spill things everywhere. You just want to stay at home and like deal with your situation. I think the best way to, if you are if you're like me, I think if you are struggling with this whole identity thing, I think the best way to do it is to surround yourself with, firstly, try and get to know this new person that you are. Probably, maybe you're probably not even a new person, but like try to get to know the person that you currently feel you are. Because I don't think you can be exactly the same person you were prior to having children. I think try and get to know the person that you are now. What is it that you enjoy? Do that you enjoy now. If you enjoy, like for example, I'm now enjoying reading books so much. I enjoy quiet time so, so much. So I do more of that. And I hang around people I want to hang around. I feel people who don't make me feel like like it's a lot of work to be around you and your children. Because if you're gonna invite me somewhere, um you kind of have to, like, maybe give me some time, maybe invite me like a week prior so I can arrange my situation. Or if it's a child friendly place, then I mean, obviously I'm bringing my game. But yes, surround yourself with like-minded people, surround yourself with people who probably have the similar situations to yours. I think that makes it very much easier. And also, stop with the wanting to go back to the old you. The old you, that person is gone. I'm so sorry. But the old you, I mean, now you're living backwards. I feel like with you searching to find the old you are robbing yourself of this new person that you could be getting to know, you could get to know, and that you could even like better than the old you. Because I mean, we're moving forward, and we're not working backwards. We're working forward, 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 forward. So I mean, that's just my 2 cents. Point number 3 that I wanted to make was that you are allowed to change your mind about who you are, about who you want to be around, about who you'd like to be around you, as many times as you want. In as much as a person can wake up and feel like, oh my God, I don't want to be friends with Tattoo anymore, or I don't want to be in a relationship with Tattoo anymore, or whatever. You have the same right to say, oh my God, I don't want to be friends with this one. I don't want to be in the relationship. I don't want to be around these people anymore, or I don't want to do a certain thing anymore, as many times as you want. Like, you are allowed to change your mind as many times as you want. Okay, change 100 in a month. It's yours. You can change it however many times you want. You are allowed that. That is all I have to say about self identity after having a child or children today. Just remember to be kind to yourself, whichever self that is, whether you managed to go back to your old self or you are getting to know the new self, just be kind to yourself. It's not always like dark. If you are in a dark space, it's not always dark. Just, just kindness, kindness, kindness to yourself. Listen to the words that you're telling yourself all the time, and do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And maybe let me know um what self identity means to you, and also who if you have if there's a difference between who you were prior to having a child, and after you had your own baby. So thank you so much for tuning in, for watching, for listening. Now I will see you next week with another video of I Have Something to Say, because rest assured I have something to say about everything. Bye.